AZTEC Nation, welcome to the first edition of AZTEC Rewind, presented by Considine and Considine. I'm going to be your host, Matt Soria, Assistant Athletic Director for men's basketball, and we're going to take a look at some of the more memorable moments of this year's season. You're going to hear from the players themselves as we relive some of these great games. We hope you enjoy it. I got the Nevada game on here, and I got some guests. Got KJ Fagan, Adam Seiko, here to watch a little bit of this first half. You know, our last road game of the year. Adam, we played that video. You were talking about the lockup tour. Like, where did that come from?
The lockup tour, man.
Yeah. Is that you? Is that
That's
KJ?
me. That's me and K. That's me and KJ. You know what's funny? We were on a trip. We're on a road trip. Remember what road trip it was, KJ?
It was Colorado State.
Colorado State. We was in the hotel room, and we were just like talking about how good, like how much we could really lock teams up, like how nice we are on defense, like all around. And then we were just like hyping everything up, like how good like we really are and how much we believe it. And we just started saying like random names, like I don't even know what we were saying, but then I think I said lockup tour, as KJ said tour, lockup tour or something, and then it just like clicked. Like as soon as we heard lockup tour, like we knew it was like it had to be. So
took it and ran with it.
And then
that was
I think I tweeted it one time, put in the hashtag, and then from then on we just like it's history after that.
History.
Okay. Hey, KJ, you just hit a shot possession ago. You know, what is it like when that first one goes down and you're like, all right, I'm rolling? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, like my confidence just is really high after I come out and hit the first one, because then you're not searching for like your way into the game, you know. So it's like you get that early one, and now you kind of just get into your own rhythm, and that's just kind of how it goes after that.
I watched this game before we went on, and you hit that shot. Jordan took a three. I think Malachi is about to hit a pull up right here. Like, you know, we got three possessions. Yanni took the first shot, so we had four possessions, four different guys, you know, taking the shot. Is that something you guys have been a part of on teams like that, or just kind of different?
This is definitely different. I think that everybody on the team kind of knows that, you know, they're really good at basketball, so it's kind of like that mutual respect factor. So we don't mind giving it up to, you know, one another and letting each other eat, because we know that we're all good at the end of the day. Like, we're not all out there trying to prove, you know, to each other that we're all good. We already know that we are. So that's where I'm selfish.
Right. And here, I think this is Matt's shot right here, the fifth guy, 5 possessions, 5 shots, which is pretty crazy, like, you know?
Even though we missed that,
yeah.
Like, that's still a good possession.
I mean, just sitting on the bench, like out the gate. First of all, we knew Mal was determined for whatever reason. He was determined, but these guys share the ball so well, so it's good to see that right out the gate, especially on the road. When you start sharing the ball, it's definitely a good sign.
They was not missing this first half.
Yeah, they did a good job. I'm going to get Yanni on later and talk about, like, pick and roll defense and, like, the ability for us to change what we're doing. Like, literally one possession one way, guarding it a different way the next time down, which is pretty crazy for a college team to be able to do that.
Yeah, guys pick up stuff pretty fast. We got a smart, mature team, so it's easy when you got that.
Did you guys hear, like, when they talked about Jalen Harris in this game, they called him the MVP? Like, when he'd make a shot or they'd bring him up, they'd call him, like, MVP Jalen Harris?
Can you repeat that?
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. I don't think we really be hearing none of the stuff that the crowd be talking about. Like, we just.
No, it was the PA announcer. They said, like, MVP Jalen Harris, so, like, when he make a shot.
Oh, no.
I didn't hear that.
You hear that?
I didn't hear it. I don't be hearing anything besides my guys and just locked into the game. That's funny. Okay, Matt.
Mitchell.
Okay, Matt. That boy got bouncing.
Probably more Adam than KJ, but did you see, like, a difference in Matt, like, just, like, away from us in terms of, like, taking care of his body and eating the right food and stuff like that? Do you guys notice that?
Matt has made amazing strides since he first came to state. He was not way overweight, but he was definitely overweight for his position. And over the past few years, he's been eating right. He's been locked in. He's been in the gym consistently. But the most important thing, he's been eating right. And we've seen it, you know. He's always eating fruits after practice, some salad or something.
Another one, KJ.
Okay, K.
Yeah.
Easy,
Sorry for
easy
cutting you
three.
off.
No time it is.
Easy.
Just another one?
He's up, baby.
But nah, Matt's made some.
A little different. Oh, guys, sorry. Here's Matt right here with a little hand man. Yeah, leave Dave. Come on, Matt. Told him he went under the screen.
What we running here? Return.
Hey.
Yep, now determined.
Let that guy go to work.
Let him go to work. Our flavors, man. Everybody can put the ball in the bucket.
Yeah. Stay in front of him.
That's what we do.
Good D.
We out.
Tough too.
I didn't know it was altitude up in Nevada. I was out there dying.
Yeah,
right? That shooter.
Look at that.
Yeah, Matt.
He's a bully.
Adam, I just skipped ahead a little bit, but you're in the game now. Like, what's your thought process coming off the bench? Like, we want you to make shots, defend. You know, are you hunting your shot? What are you trying to do?
Man, I just let the game come to me on defense, honestly. I just think about when I get out there because, you know, I'm probably going to have the toughest assignment, you know, after KJ. So I just really focus on getting the stop first if I can. And then, you know, when I get my shot, my opportunity, I just let it fly, you know, just hope it goes in. But, you know, I'm always more than confident coming off the bench because I know what I bring to this team, the intensity I bring. And it's good when you have guys who all can match your intensity level as well.
Yeah, it's a nice change-up, too, to get you guarding full court, you know, let KJ get off the ball a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, right, yeah. That's what I tell him.
Sometimes when you're there, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
KJ, sometimes you're there and it just goes in.
That was a very bad contest. Like, it looked like I contested, but I didn't contest that. But we back. Thank you, Mal.
Woo!
Yeah.
That boy. Okay, look, I'm in you, Jalen. Jalen.
Talk to him, Jay.
He made some tough ones, though.
Yeah, he did. He's a good player. All right, boys.
That's
that
a
was
foul?
last possession. No.
Wow.
Fellas, thanks for taking the time with me. I really appreciate you guys doing this. Give the AZTEC fans a little something to do while they're at home watching watching a little different perspective. All right, thanks, KJ, Adam. I got Yanni here. What's up, Yanni? How are you?
What's up, Matt? Doing well. Just in my house on Dorothy Drive in San Diego still. Quarantining with Nolan right now.
There you go.
Filling my days with not too much. Watching movies.
So we're picking the game up, 7.5 to go, and you're about to switch out on a ball screen here, and you got Jazz kind of top of the key one-on-one. Did you do that a lot at Vanderbilt? Have you done that a lot in your career, one-on-one with a guy switching ball screens?
Yeah, we did it occasionally. At Vanderbilt, when I played the 5, we did run some switch 5 more later in the season. I'd like to say it's one of my advantages, just being able to move my feet a lot faster than a lot of other bigs. So it's often a good asset having that as a 5-man on a team so we can switch ball screens, and I can do my best trying to defend perimeter guys.
Right. So this game we did a lot of different stuff ball screen-wise. So I think they did a really good job of setting their screens and rolling and spacing. So we'll go into that a little later. But another thing I think you did well for us is when we threw the ball in the post, you were able to score and find guys. Is that something that you did at Vandy as well? Were you a back-to-the-basket guy and found guys and scored? Is that natural to you?
It's natural to me, but at Vanderbilt, we didn't really run our offense through the post much. We didn't play inside out a whole lot. So I knew it's something that I was good at, and I did it all the time at my Division II for my first 2 years of college. So it was nice that Dutch let me get back to that and let me kind of be a point guard, if you will, from the post and kind of facilitate out of that area.
Gotcha. So right here, they got a nice, pick and roll here. So as a staff, you're on the court, you're watching, you're playing, and we're sitting there
trying to figure out what's best for the team. And I remember, I think it might have been the first Nevada game where we talked about in halftime we were going to do something ball screen wise, and by the time we got to the court and we were getting ready to take the floor, you and Malachi and KJ kind of felt like, we could switch it up on the fly. Is that something that you've ever done before, of being able to talk to coaches and make recommendations on the fly, and the coaches just say, sure, let's do it?
Honestly, I've never had that much freedom in my career. So it's awesome that we had a player-driven team, and we had the ability, Malachi, KJ, and myself as leaders of this team, to, have our input. And the coaches listened to us, and often they would implement stuff that we said. So, Malachi and KJ both have incredibly high IQs, and they're point guards who run the team. So Coach Dutch is a great listener, and he definitely implemented some of the defensive changes that us three, talked about.
Gotcha. Sorry, I had some audio issues, but now I got you back. So right here, I want the audience to watch Malachi on the ball. He's off the ball, hands down. You go and you hedge a little longer. And on TV, they're talking about you. You hedged too long. In a film session, we're watching all five guys. And, Malachi's playing a lot of minutes for us. You played a lot of minutes for us. This is the last road game of the season. Wear and tear. How was your body at this point in the year?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think Dutch did a great job in practices and throughout the week, resting our legs, and he put a huge emphasis on making sure that when we came to the game, we had fresh legs. That was a bit of a mental mistake, jumping out on the guy that come off that turnout screen. I thought the guy had been beaten, so I wanted to help too much, and then the slit was wide open. So just a bit of a mental lapse from me.
See what we got going on here. Still a 3-point game. Again, I think if Malachi's fresh, he doesn't, he sees it. He sees that play ahead of him. And now we got AG. We got AG in the game. And, it's interesting how the season went, with starting out with Nathan at the 5, you at the 4. And now we're playing, last game of the season. Now Matt's on the bench with 2 fouls. But we're playing this really small lineup, which is totally different than how the season started.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how, teams kind of start drifting towards small ball as the season goes on, and using more of their depth within their roster as the season goes on. And I mean, AG, he has the ability to do both and play 3 through 5. So he has the length, he has the physicality to play the 5, which is an awesome asset for us on the floor.
A part of it as a staff, we're making adjustments on what other teams are doing. If they're being, if they're successful, we're trying to counter. And then when we're successful, they're trying to counter. A lineup like this, how many times in practice did we have a lineup like this, running our plays and communicating together,
Not very often, because, we have Nolan, Joel, and I, which are all needing reps at the 5. So not often AG is the only 5 out there. So for us to be able to adapt is pretty special, and definitely a testament to what we did this year. But yeah, AG's high IQ, and obviously, like I said, his physical abilities allows him to play at 5. And we're playing Nevada, who isn't necessarily a very big team, so we have the option to go small like this.
Yep. The other thing I thought that this year's team, and all good teams, I guess, do is right now they're on a little bit of a run. Our offense is a little stagnant. I think it's eventually going to get to 10 points here in the first half, and yet we have a team that's, doesn't put our head down, doesn't yell at each other, doesn't get on each other and make a 10-point deficit, a 15-point deficit for, by our own making.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's a credit to the experience. We've got guys that have played a lot of minutes in college on this team, and we've been through a lot of things and faced a lot of adversity, especially the transfers that came from losing programs, which, did things like that. So, Malachi, KJ, and myself all came from places where we lost a lot, we argued a lot, and we kind of blamed others. So I think we all wanted a new beginning, and that's a big reason why we connected so well when we faced adversity.
Yeah, right here we're down 10, call a timeout, hope to get a really good shot, but see what happens here.
It's a little louder than your average bingo night, that's for sure.
And this was probably one of our more worst halves than throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
We made a nice little rally in the second half.
Yep. It was, I still can't believe to go on the road and not lose a game is unbelievable to me. Just crazy. You know, you feel like, you know, as a coach, we're on the bench and we're saying, okay, Malachi, hit 3 free throws, manageable 7, you know, get a stop, got some momentum. And then you get
tough
this.
Shot.
You know, tough shot, and you're just like, so, well, we know the ending, so it ends up in our favor, but I appreciate you taking the time to watch a little bit with me today, Yanni.
No, absolutely. It's good to kind of analyze some of that stuff. So thanks for having me, Matt.
All right, we're back for the second half. Got Jordan Shackle here, Malachi Flynn. What's up, fellas?
What's going on with it?
Where are you guys quarantining right now?
Back at the crib in 253.
I'm back at the house in LA.
All right, J-Shack, here you go. Corner 3. You know, they extended the 3-point line. When you were running those lanes, did you notice that throughout the season?
Nah, I didn't really notice it. I always tried to shoot behind the line anyway. It didn't play any factor. But
he lying. He shoots long 2s every day in practice.
And it never happened in a game. Thank you.
That is true. I don't remember very many long 2s.
No. I just did it to make Mal mad in practice.
What's about to happen?
Do you guys remember anything about going into halftime, coming out of halftime? You know, like we're down 10, and you know, playing on the road. Anything that stands out to you guys for this game?
Me personally, I was exhausted, and I knew I had to pick up my energy coming into the second half. So I started playing more on my man on defense, and then I think we all picked up our energy.
Yeah, they was just hitting some tough shots. I remember that. So I knew we was gonna be good. To be honest, there was no panic.
But my legs were just tired, like just practices leading up to this. It was just that time of the year.
I mean, Drew hits a 3 right here. We're down 13. Like, you know, I think some teams you go down 13 on the road and everyone's in panic mode. Like, I felt like our MO this year was like, okay, we're down 13. Let's get a good shot. J-Shack with the 3 here.
Yeah,
Thanks,
once
Mal.
Jordan starts hitting, you know, everybody starts getting comfortable. It's really a wrap if he makes 2 or 3 in a row.
Thanks, Mal. Good pass. Yeah, I saw this coming.
Yeah.
Might have been a little flop, but had to sell it to the refs. I was tired. Was this a Yanni? I think this is a Yanni and one coming.
Yeah,
After this, I knew it was over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It was over after this.
It's too much time.
Yanni started getting his energy going, and it was over.
Yeah, it's such a nice luxury to be able to throw the ball into him, let him go to work a little bit, and then he's a willing passer.
Yeah, this was a tough shot.
This was tough.
Yeah, he makes this one, you're like, okay.
They're not making that all game. That's what I'm thinking. We'll live with that.
I think we ran the play wrong here and still got a bucket somehow.
Then we get another and one.
Look at Matt.
Yeah, another and one.
And one.
From here.
Look at Matt.
Again, we're throwing the ball in the post, you know, a little different.
Good pass, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. After it's over. We're too confident right now.
A little bit too far. You got to stay home opposite. You got to stay outside the lane on Shackle.
Everybody's looking for a shot on the catch here.
Got blessed at the call. Now it's really a wrap.
Team benefited from that foul.
You don't know these.
Let's get the head a little bit here. 4-point game.
Yeah, once it was 4, tough move. He misses though. This team felt like we can come back. If it's 15 right now, we're still good. But it's 4, and now it's about to be 1. Like,
yeah,
you could just tell their energy was deflated.
Mal, once you eliminate your guy, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the big? Are you looking past him?
This game they were in drop, so it was really just one-on-one with the big after Yanni hit him. All I needed is a little separation, and it was downhill with the big every time.
This when Mal starts frying. I think it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Apartment 7.
Thank you, AZ.
It's different, right? When different guys are coming to the ball screens of how fast they roll. You know, like I think AG came off the bench, hit that screen, and rolls hard. Like, you see that coming in? You kind of just took some time to figure out, you know, the different guys that are hitting the ball screens for you, Mal?
Yeah, you got to learn throughout the year just different guys' tendencies, and everybody's different. So just knowing those guys, and once you figure that out, you're good. Okay, good shot. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't realize
run.
6 here.
Edited a little bit.
Right back at you, though.
Crowds in the game.
Right back at you. Don't go under. I'm sorry.
Tells everybody, sit it. Went under a ball screen.
Their crowd was good. Their crowd was one of the best.
Yeah, they were loud.
I wouldn't say one of the best, but you could hear the fans individually talking to you, and they're being disrespectful, which is always good. It's always motivating.
I think they were down 9 or 10, or they were up 9.
That was huge right there. We get a 3, then an and 1.
Were they not?
Yeah, they were up 6, 27-21, I think.
Florida State was up early in the game. I don't know if they were up more than 2 at halftime.
This is a nice little wrinkle play. Dutch
new play. Shout out Dutch.
Thank you, Dutch.
Thanks, Dutch. Thanks, Kay.
Give me 3.
It makes Dutch look really good when he makes it, right?
That was a big shot. Felt like KJ did that all year.
Yep.
He's given San Diego State kind of an outlet when they've been under heat.
You see Harris's face there. He looks a little frustrated by San Diego State's defense.
See, this is where now they can throw it inside.
Pass Trey coming. Sir.
Yeah, one.
That's tough, Yanni. That's tough, Yanni.
That is. You know how many bigs run over that guard coming over?
Yeah. I've seen it too many times.
Especially in college. They waiting on that.
So good.
Yes, sir, Adam.
He was mad after that. That's why I knew it was over.
Good shot. Good shot. They can shoot too.
You have to make them the top seed in the country. With the schedule they've played, beat Creighton, beat Iowa. They lost Saturday, so it's moot, but this is a really good San Diego State team.
And they lost their center.
You can't pressure Trey like that.
12 for 19 all year from the free throw line.
Very big this game.
First one. Good.
Hit that layup. Free throws, 3 minutes to go. 2 free throws.
Look at Adam pressuring.
Hard drive from Smith. No, Robinson.
Offensive rebound.
Didn't take it.
That was a big shot. That was a big
Hit
shot.
it too.
Yeah,
now it's crunch time. Kept them in it.
Don't foul. You don't bail them out. This is when you have a home crowd advantage.
Now what's the thought here, Mal? 3-point game, 2 minutes to go.
Get a good shot. Take some time off the clock though, but it's really we can get whatever we want right now.
No contest.
I mean, that like everyone on the bench felt that was down. Like when it came off, did you feel like that's in? I mean, that's your spot, right? What little one dribble pull up right there?
He hit my elbow, but I ain't complaining. I'm gonna get one back. I remember that one specifically.
It's okay. Shake has us.
What about this one right here? Call a foul. Watch the replay.
He's frustrated.
It's questionable. I ain't gonna lie.
He missed it anyway, though, so.
Yeah.
Shake's there. Yeah, I don't know about that. We got the rebound. Yep.
There it is. Did you hit your arm that time?
Nah. No, nothing. Got to the same spot.
Pull him. You don't need to go crazy here.
That's a career high for Malachi Flynn.
Shoot around, and everybody's learned from Kobe.
I don't remember this. Does he give us one?
Nah, I think he is both.
In the second half.
Brad Stevens said it right after Kobe passed. He said Kobe is
point game.
68 seconds to go. San Diego State has one loss. Trying to put up the best.
Again, kind of same thought process, right? Use a little bit of time to get a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, the pick and roll was working all game, this game. So we just kept going at it.
Close quarters. Flynn and Johnson. 10 seconds. Flynn.
Yeah, he was too high on that one.
And it's tough too, right? That we had Matt Shooter in the corner, so you got to make a decision: either try to stop you or you kick it to Matt.
There's too many shooters on the court. Everybody can shoot right now.
Coaching there, take it all the way.
So right now, what are we talking about? Get a stop. Get a stop.
Get a
win the
stop
game.
and it should be a wrap. Yeah, get a stop and it should be game.
Points. And by the way, for Malachi Flynn,
34, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Pretty good night.
Decent. I'll take it. I'll take it with the win. Last road game.
Early road
Last
game
road
too. We
game.
actually got to have a nice team dinner after the game.
Yeah. Dutch took us to McDonald's.
Yeah. You fouling here, Mal?
Huh?
You fouling right there? Touch him at all?
I skimmed his left elbow, but I knew the ref couldn't see it because my back was towards him.
What did he say to you?
Who, Jazz?
Yeah.
He was hot at the ref that he didn't call it. I was just laughing.
You helped him up to make it seem like it was all good.
You got to play the game, man.
2 for 2 for Malachi Flynn.
It's a wrap as long as we don't foul.
You're trying to get a one-possession game.
Oh,
You might have fouled him there.
we almost fouled him.
By Wetzel, crowd wanted a foul. Nevada's not fouling. This game's going to be
Foul him. Get him some more points.
fouling. Flynn running around with the ball, and San Diego State's going to end this home win streak for Nevada. There were 25 seconds.
All right, boys. That's the ending. I appreciate you taking the time and watching and remembering another Aztec victory.
Yep, undefeated on the road.
How about that? That's crazy. Undefeated on the road.
Never been done before, right?
No. Never been done before.
Yes, sir. I love it.
All right, boys. Thanks for taking the time.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay, I'll see you guys. Well, there you have it. Big-time Aztec victory in Reno. Ended the season undefeated. Mountain West Conference play on the road. Hopefully you guys all got a chance to learn something about our club and learn something about that game specifically. Until next time, this is Matt Soria signing off.